have passed in the Start of English challenge. And in this video I want to share my results with you. I found an interesting definition of 30 days challenge. A 30-day challenge is a month-long period in which you implement small, simple daily actions that can result in life-changing outcomes over the long term. That's actually what I did. I did small, simply daily actions. I didn't spend 8 hours or 5 hours per day to learn English. I spent just 1 hour and 1 hour and a half, and maybe I can spend also 30 minutes to learn English. But I did it every day. I learned English every day, and I didn't skip a day. I made stories in Instagram and show you the process of learning English. Improving anything is a matter of time, focus and discipline. And this challenge, which I created for myself and for you if you want, helps me with discipline and helps me to focus on my goal. I accomplished 3 units in the study book. I work with cutting edge for upper intermediate. Right now I'm working with a study book, and there is a lesson, unit 3 by the way, about mishaps. And also I didn't know the word mishaps, and I didn't use it in my life. The first exercise is to read out loud the sentences with words connected with the mishaps. For example, get stuck, sleep, trip over, get on the wrong train, get confused, something like that. And I will read these examples out loud and then answer myself, did it happen to me or no? And if it happened, I try to explain myself, and I try to retell the story when it happened and where. The next one, you bang your head. You bang your head. Yes, I banged my head when I was walking with my friend and her dog, and I was running ahead, and I turned back, and I continued running, and I didn't notice the tree in front of me, and I just banged with my head, and I banged my head. I want to improve my general vocabulary because I don't have a lot of words in my active memory. About passive and active memory I told in my previous video, you can check it, and this information helped me a lot because I understand how it works. Why I can speak about this topic in front of you right now without pausing. And if you ask me other question about something else, about this space, about dogs, about anything, I can't keep this pace of my speech. And my goal for this book to improve my general vocabulary, which people use daily. Yeah, that's it. And also I left the link on this book in the description. I had 8 lessons on Italki. My goal for these 90 days of English challenge is to improve my speaking skills, and that's why the most essential part for me is to speak with native speakers. And I found 2 teachers and I study with them. These lessons help me a lot because we talk about different topics. For example, I can watch a video and we talk about this video after. It's interesting because I learn something new from the video and I talk about it in English. If you're interested in working with native speakers on Italki, you can go to the link in the description box, and you will get 10 Italki dollars. It means that you can spend these 10 Italki dollars to another lesson on Italki. Yesterday I completed course by Pixar about storytelling. I'm starting making videos, as you notice. I would like to improve in this direction as well. and I found the course about storytelling on Khan Academy. It's the course is free. It's from Pixar, and it's interesting because people from Pixar tells you how they work in Pixar, and you understand how they can make these cartoons so great. Quite interesting part how to give feedback. There were 4 steps. The first one is start with positive, so you have to tell something good about the work. Yesterday I saw Luca. It's a cartoon, and it was kind. It has moral aspects, and now I can see the cover, this shape of characters, and how they can influence on the audience, and definitely I can understand more about the cartoons and about the whole industries. I wrote 4 Instagram posts. I know 4 posts per month it's not that much, but I haven't written before the challenge, and now I did it. Next 30 days I try to write more, and also I have already told you, but I repeat that writing also helps speaking. That's important. If you want to improve your speaking, you should also try to write in English by yourself. Just take your laptop, open Word or something, and start to write using your own words. I made 2 videos on YouTube, and this is the 3rd one. By the way, making videos is also about writing the structure of the video, and before making the video I open my laptop and start to write what I want to show you in this video. I read 2 books. I know it's not that much, but the books were in English, and I stopped reading because I hadn't enough time to it, and I just focused on other tasks or on life, on friends, and etc. And this time in this English challenge I decided to come back to reading, and yeah, I read the book by Elizabeth Gilbert. It's about creators. She told her story about being creator, what she do, and she gives you some tips what you should do, what you should pay attention on. One of the main ideas is you just if you want something to do, you just have to do it. And the second book is short, Still Like an Artist, and I also have some insights from this book, and it was easy to read. That's important, because if the book is hard to read, I just don't read it. I stop reading. I do anything not to read this difficult book, and it's important to find the book you are interested in, and the book is easy to read. Another important thing, I started to use a speaking technique which I found in the internet. The main idea is you retell the story in front of the camera, and then you watch your story, your recording story, and you see the words you don't know in English, and you put these words in your vocabulary, and the next time when you retell this story in front of the camera, more likely you will remember this word next time. The main idea is to find a camera. It can be your phone camera or laptop camera, and you should tell the story in front of the camera for 5 minutes, and you record it. And then you watch the video. By the end of the video you have the list of the words which you think about in your language, in your native language, but you don't think about them in English. I will show you step by step. I'm going to tell you how I spent my day. Today is Friday, and today is the 2nd day of December. It's winter actually, and I woke up late. I woke up later than I expected, and then you should watch the video. I usually split the desktop into 2 parts. On the one side I watch the video, and on the other side I type words and sentences which I couldn't say. I woke up later than I expected. I woke up later than I expected, and I think when it's getting colder, I feel just I feel that I want to sleep more. Now you have the list of the words you didn't remember when you told your story. Next step is to remember these words. And because of this technique, I started using Google Sheets. The main idea: on the left you write the words in your native language. I found the formula which can translate from my language to English automatically. So you just write the sentence and you get the result. Of course, you may see that something weird about the translation, and yeah, you go to other translator and check it, and then you can change it, of course. And also I started using ANKI. It's an app. I didn't use it before, but it's quite cool. I didn't like it before because you have to open all the time your telephone, you open this ANKI, you open the deck, and then you create new card. But now I understand that this technique works because you do it just one time. The word you don't know, you put it in ANKI and you repeat it as many times as you want. Yeah, I have two tools for new words. It's Google Sheets and ANKI. I made stories in the Instagram for 30 days. I haven't made so much stories in my life before. Can you imagine it? I do it every day. When I started learning English, I just started recording me learning English. That's a thing I haven't done before, and I'm really surprised that I can do it. That's all for today. I want you to write your thoughts about it and maybe share your results. And also I wish you don't give up, because yes, of course you have these days where you don't want to do anything, you're just tired, or you don't believe in yourself, or you just think that your efforts don't give your results you want, but in the long run you will get the results you want and you will become fluent. Just make small steps each day and you will reach it. Thank you for watching, and bye.